Welcome to New York City and the 2024 PPL Finals, the City Cup. Day one and the third matchup of the day. Are you ready to witness the next epic showdown between the Flowrida Goats and the Arkansas Matrix? Representing the Flowrida Goats, Aranza Osoro, Mappy Sanchez Alayeto, and the world-famous Super Pibes, Franco Stupasuk and Martin Di Neno. Representing the Arkansas Matrix, Inigo Joffre, Gonzalo Rubio, Araceli Martinez, and Patti Jaguno.
Hagamos, me metieron por abajo.
Well, we're looking forward to our first match, or first game, match, whichever. It's always difficult, match, tie, whatever. Is going to see Aranzazu Osoro and Mappy Sanchez, and they'll be taking off Patti Jaguno and a bit of a living legend of Padel, Cata Tenorio. They brought her out of retirement. She said to us yesterday, so I don't know how they brought me out of retirement.
I think it's amazing. I mean, just the opportunity for a lot of people who are starting in Padel. You look back at the great players, you know, at the turn of the century, you know, early 2000s, and you're looking at Cata Tenorio, 4-time world champion, over 25 seasons in the elite. Okay, 49 years old, still in great shape. And it's just incredible to see, like, former glories back in action. She's playing alongside Jaguno, ranked 12th in the world, 39 years old. You can see padel is a sport where you can still play competitively at a slightly older age than perhaps other racket sports. And against them, well, Osoro, 16th, Argentinian, nicknamed the Viking. Like, the Viking is in never a lost cause with her. She's up and down, up and down. And when you look at her as well, I mean, transmits so much passion when she wins a point. Never quiet.
If you've never seen Aranzazu play on court, you'll really enjoy it because she gives everything, and she doesn't hide her emotions either. And Mappy Sanchez, well, she used to play with her sister, Maria Jose, twin sister, who had to retire at the end of last season. But they've just announced that they've opened an academy, the Atomica. They used to be known as the Atomicas, the Atomic Twins. They've opened an academy in their hometown of Zaragoza in the north of Spain, I think we're going to say, aren't we?
Was world number one with her twin sister. And also, you know, flirty with retirement, Mappy Sanchez, and of course, just the chance to come back playing again. Because she said she really missed it. It was only in July. And, you know, the chance to come back, compete, play again, feel like a player. And it's great to see, you know, a mix of veterans. We're seeing some teenagers in action too. That's the beauty of this event. We're seeing the world's best players, some from the past, still very good, and many from the present.
Okay, and just very quickly, just looking ahead, the men's doubles match, it sees reunited the Super Pibes, Franco Stupasuk and Martin Di Neno, who were, not going to say all conquering, but they conquered quite a lot when they played together. Stupa just back from Kuwait, where he played in the final of the Premier Padel with Michael Yanguas.
Well, Stupa and Di Neno played together for the whole of 2023, half of 2024. They've only just split recently, but of course they have played together for over 18 months. But of course the focus is the first game, the opening game, in all the rubbers we've seen so far is the women's doubles, followed by the men's doubles, and then of course, if needed, we go to a mixed doubles.
Yeah, very quickly, they'll be up against Gonzalo Rubio and Inigo Joffre, who now plays with Juan Tello. He got to the quarters in Kuwait, so I think that's going to be a pretty close match. Maybe a little bit closer than some people think, because Gonzalo Rubio is also capable of putting in some cracking performance. And there, Cata Tenorio from the Arkansas Matrix, as we say.
49 years old. I mean, it's incredible.
She's not the only one here,
Same age as me. I recently turned 49 too. I could not last, I think, 3 games out there on this court. And you can see now,
she's got better knees than you.
But everything, a much better player, always will be. But the light, you see, it's like to dim now. It's almost sunset here in Brooklyn, New York, about 4:30 local time, in just over half an hour. The lights will start to dim, and honestly, this venue at night is top level.
It is very impressive as well, with the black court, the black stands, and the lights shining down on the players. Will be going in just about 5 minutes in our opening match, and it's our second and final tie of this session. Will be the home team, New York Atlantics, against the Los Angeles Beat.
Los Angeles Beat, potential contenders for the title. Of course, I think Miami feeling strong. New York Atlanticos also being the home team here from Brooklyn, New York. Another team expected to do well. And, well, we've got an interesting game here. Flowrida Goats have a solid roster. They have experience, they have youth, and I can't wait to see the men's doubles. And to be honest, I'm really looking forward to this first game. Yeah, we've seen the courts pretty quick. So, yeah, the men's game is likely to be a bit biff, bang, pow. One to look forward to. And this is kind of, I wonder how this will be. There's certainly Arantxa who's going to give it a bit of biff, bang, and pow. I suspect Patty and Kata are going to keep it cagey. I was just chatting to Patty, actually, just before we came here, and she says, "Oof, you know, we're all struggling a little bit with jet lag, still waking up quite early in the morning." Oh, sort of. You know, been living in Spain now for 9 years, made that move from Argentina to Spain when she was 19 years old. And when you look how she plays, when you look at how dynamic she is, you look, you know, at the speed she plays at. She's back, she's forward. And, you know, when you talk to players, they don't like facing her because there's never a lost cause. No, and even when she's the ball's not played, there's still, you hear her chatter. I'm sure you'll hear her chattering away. Oh, vamos, boludo, vamos, vamos, vamos. It's like a constant self-commentary, and habitually gets the quarterfinals of major tournaments. Used to play with Victoria Iglesias. That was a really good pairing. You had Victoria Iglesias, slightly taller. She was a winner earlier today for her team. And now it's the turn of, well, let's see who takes up first blood in this opening game. We've yet to see any ties go to that mixed doubles. Let's see how the women's start off this afternoon session here today in Brooklyn. If it does go to mixed doubles, it'll be Arantxa and Stupa, which would be lightning against Gonzalo Rubio and Patty Diaguno. If it does go to mixed doubles, by the way, it's just one set. Just recap Group A, the white group, New York Atlantics, Los Angeles Beat. They have yet to play. Miami Padel Club, Houston Volts, a win for Miami, a clean sweep, 3 points to the top of the standings. Las Vegas Smash, defending champions, beaten by the Toronto Polo Bears, who are now top. Flowrida Goats, Arkansas Matrix, up next here at the Dougal Greenhouse in New York. So just a reminder, we've got group matches today. Tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday. On Friday, the top 4 will play the two semi-finals in the afternoon, and on Saturday the final will take place here. Just to let you know, if there are teams drawn level on points at the end of the group stage of Thursday, there's several ways in which it'll be decided. It'll basically go, first of all, on head-to-head, and then they'll take into account other factors such as who's won most sets, etc., etc. And it could even go down to the toss of a coin. I think basically the head-to-head is likely to sort things out pretty quickly. Yeah, pretty sure we'll go to head-to-head. Of course, we get a 3-way tie, then we would go down to perhaps, you know, the last final call could be that toss. I don't think it will happen. But still,
Second factor is actually match differential, and I was thinking, what is the match differential?
Well, the match differential, then set differential, then game differential.
Match differential, just to explain, is the total player matches men's doubles and women's doubles, and mixed if needed, 1 plus total player matches lost. Hope that's clear with you. Set differential, obviously, how many sets you've won and lost in the group stage, and it's games, how many games you've won, and then they say the toss of a coin. And if, not, and if it lands on the edge,
hopefully we won't come to that, because that would be a... I mean, we've seen in the past quite a few at World Cups. I remember there was coin tosses to see which teams would progress. Oh, fans of all ages taking
the cantera, the youth
their
system.
seats here. Great to see.
That's, I suspect, one of the players.
Well, standing there,
I think that's
behind
the future of the game.
One of the benches. Well, there, the umpire getting this game ready. Shortly, the third installment, the first of the afternoon session. Flowrida Goats, Arkansas Matrix.
I think we've got Alex Justas watching there from the VIP suites. From the VIP seats. Anyhow, we're all ready to go. It'll be Kata to get us going for the Arkansas Matrix. Which colour pill did you have to take in the Matrix? The blue one.
I watched that film so long ago.
Wow, nice shot there off the side of the court there, from Aranzazu. Nice change of angle from Kata as well.
What we've seen so far in these opening games are just sizing up your opponents, not taking any risks early on with the opening shots. Also important to try and win your service games. Seen quite a few breaks so far in the opening 2 sessions.
I think we might see a few in this match as well. Because basically, once you have a long rally like this, the service isn't quite as
what a winner.
Significant. Great stuff, though, from Aranzazu to claim this first point of the match.
Great switch. Look at that angle. Looked one way and sent it the other. Look, there we go.
Whoa. That was like a loud pass, wasn't
and
it?
Again,
that's a great crossing shot.
That was an even tougher shot. Backhand, cross court.
Of 30.
Got a really good call.
Lovely shot there from
Got a
Patty.
really good call. There was an open gap, and that's your doubles partner telling you where that volley should go. You've got to rely, you've got to put faith in that call. Sometimes you see players, without looking, they angle a shot.
Once again, Aranzazu puts that one high. Oof, clips that net. Ah, great shot once again, right through the middle. It just advanced right up to the net. She'd gone there, Mappy, and just maybe a little bit too close again.
Just took her time, waited. Her opponents took the gamble, came forward, left a gap down the middle. A winner. Back-to-back points, tied, 30-all.
Just a bit long there from Kata.
Sort of, I'm happy going to get to that net, but they pegged back.
Yeah, well played, well anticipated.
40-30.
In the right place there, Kata.
So maybe not as mobile, of course, as she used to be, but reads the game so well, and so important in paddle is the positioning.
Now we'll play first golden point of the match in the first game. Arantzazu will receive. Obviously, the team that receives can choose who faces the serve.
Had to scramble there on the back foot. Yeah, that was very difficult. They were always on the defense in that point.
Yeah, well played as well. Nice finish by Arantzazu right down there by the side of the glass. Let's have a look again.
Just guided, just tele-guided.
Bump.
No pace, good angle, into the corner.
So we start off with a break of serve. How many more will we see in this match?
Oh, it's actually proving, you know, today difficult for players to retain their service game, to win their service games. We're seeing many breaks, quite a few games going into the golden point too. Good start by Mappy and Osorio. So the next step, of course, is to win your service game, cement that break, and take a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, exactly. Looks like it's going to be Arantzazu. Is it going to be? No, it's going to be... I think she wants someone to move.
Pass off, please. Thank you.
Oh, there was a light, I believe, on a camera, which is aimed towards the court. Just getting that switched off. Some fan was taking a few photos, I think.
Was it either a photo or sometimes you just get that torch goes on your mobile? Mine just sort of tends
by mistake.
To just turn on by mistake whenever. So it's Mappy Sanchez to serve. Good shot from Kata, keeping her on the back foot there. Just went out of position there, Arantzazu. Kata nearly taking advantage of it.
Managed to recover really well. Now on top of the point.
She got it back from out of court, but could only put it by into her own half. Unlucky there, Patty.
Did well to get there, to be honest. Quickly, the anticipation was there. And you can see here, the angle is very difficult. Try and wrap your racket around
any angle at all,
and hit it onto your opponent's side of the net to hit the winner.
Yep. Basically, that goes into the net. It's impossible to return. So, 15 love. Once again, lovely backhander there from Arantzazu. 30 love.
30 love.
Good serve.
Just out, just caught the fence. You could hear that contact on that fence. So second serve.
And there was I saying good serve. I thought it was just in and kicked up. Hey, well played.
Brilliant turn.
Well played, Kata.
30-15.
Spun the sixpence and that backhand.
Just looking to slide it over the net there, Arantzazu, but 30-15.
Gets the shout. One's come forward, one stayed back. Had to scramble there.
Just keeping it going. Hey, a little bit loose there from Mappy, 30 all.
30 all.
Was looking for that angle, and then onto the fence, and then looking to approach the net, get into a good position. Doubles partner was also far forward.
By the way, just to let you know, Mappy is short for Maria Pilar.
Her twin sister, Majo, Maria Jose. Those two dominated Spanish paddle for many years.
Just got a little bit of flight on that one, just a little bit too much. It almost glided into the back of the court. 40 juice. Another golden point.
Both have come forward.
Good stuff, good bajada there from Mappy. Tula, but had to fight for both points.
It's not been easy, it's been a tight. It could easily be 1-1 or 2-0.
The other way. Okay, Paddy Neguno to serve. Got to hold this though, otherwise you don't want to go in 2 breaks down.
That's gone long.
Yeah, it went long. Think about paddle, you know, we're talking about kata. A lot of people I know, people you know as well, Eric, who have sort of like got to the stage now where they can't play football. They've all been bitten by the paddle bug.
Once you play, it's very, very addictive. I mean, there's the good thing about paddle is
it's not like tennis, is it? You don't have to be brilliant to sort of start enjoying it.
In tennis, you need to have some kind of technique to, you know, to rally baseline to baseline. You need technique, of course, in paddle. There are many elements of racket sports you can see. But to be able to enjoy
yourself, you don't really need to that long before you can enjoy yourself.
Oh. Got a huge slice of luck there. Mosoda.
And the thing is, well, it doesn't need a lot of space to put a couple of courts in. So nearly all, for example,
they're 20
in Spain, for example, nearly all apartments starting to be built with paddle courts involved. You know.
Well, a lot of people prefer, you know, they go and buy a house or a flat. They prefer to have a paddle court shared than a parking space. So yeah, they're everywhere in Spain, and the number is growing too here in North America.
Thanks partly to the Pro Paddle League.
That was scooped up brilliantly.
It's unlucky there from Kata. It was just down as you trying the half volley, couldn't quite control it. 40-15, or 15-40, I apologise.
In these longer rallies, you do feel that Mappy and Osorio have an advantage.
Nice.
That was difficult. That was difficult. That's a stoop really low. And that wasn't the right shot at the right time.
And so 3 games to love as we're going in our first break, but that's 2 breaks to the good for Arantzazu and Mappy Sanchez. They'll be pretty happy with that.
They're just saying that perhaps a couple of times, maybe either you slightly deeper than you should be, or I've gone too far forward. Perhaps we should try and get closer, almost play like on a string. Very good. Those back glasses using the back wall excellently. Patient.
No, is that lost? He doesn't really hit it with confidence there, does she, Kata?
Just lacks strength, I think. It didn't quite come out with the power she'd hoped for. Just nestled in the net. And in the end, an easier game after 2 golden points. So, you know, they're sat there on their team bench, trailing 3-0. But, you know, 2 games went to the wire.
There's Gonzalo Rubio having a word. And we are noticing that about the team as well. They're seeing there Zinigo Joffre also contributing. Arancel is sat next to them. We thought she might actually be playing today.
Anthony Martinez ranked 30th in the world, 24 years old from Murcia.
think there's a few players at the moment at this stage of the season saying they've got a few little physical issues, haven't they? You know, there's Javi Galan.
But of course, as it's a group, perhaps you might see players switch. Maybe on day 2 of the competition, day 3 of the competition, you won't see the same pairings as you see on day 1.
I'm expecting a couple of changes tomorrow. For example, I think possibly tomorrow I might see Gemma Triay alongside Aranthasu. She made the final in Kuwait, so I suspect she's sat today out just to recover.
Yeah, to be at her best.
Well played.
Brilliant smash.
50 love.
This is where perhaps Patricia Yaguno and Cata Tenorio lack that kind of pace, that electric standing point, those first 2 or 3 steps forward to try and get to those balls. That's where they need to anticipate a lot more. And sometimes if you do that, you're too further forward because you want to cover less ground. You should be slightly further back behind the service line.
Fake smash there from Aranthasu.
Shaped up.
Really nicely played,
didn't she?
It is. If you play it right, it's just as effective as a smash that puts it out of court.
Sometimes even more effective because a smash from that position would not win the point outright because it's not high enough for you to knock it down and over the paw 3 over the back wall. So the little fake smash completely fool the opponents.
.30 love. And a lovely little passing shot there, just...
Oh, gets the applause. I think also from the players on the other bench, not just her teammates on her bench. Delightful shot.
Oof. Take no prisoners. 4 games to love. Drilled in there.
Through this first set, Paul. Just over now, 17 minutes.
It's not. She doesn't just hit it hard. She hits it with a bit of effect as well there when it bounces. That's Cata Tenorio serving again. 4 love down. And 15 love up. Aranthasu puts that one out.
Had to overstretch a little, the Argentine.
What another delightful shot. Just steered it wide.
Brilliant. Got it early, on the rise, little flick of the wrist.
Well played. Bit of anger in that shot there, I think, from Cata. 30-15 up.
Really important to try and take this point, get to 40-15, give them a chance of winning a game without it going to a golden point. They've lost 2 so far.
Trying to force her back here, Mappy. That's an evil one against the side of the court.
Great recovery. There's the war cry. We hear many. We hear many.
Vamos.
Sort of.
You can see why they call her the Viking, can't you?
Well, the blonde locks. Those war cries. Didn't even bounce, did it?
And again,
that was hit with so much slice. Just skidded off the turf.
Another goal point.
So 3 of the 4 games so far have gone the full distance. They've won 2 out of 2, looking to make it a hat-trick of golden points won. And, wow.
Oh, it's going to come down with snow on it nearly. And again.
There we see intelligent play. Not going for the winner, Kata.
Well played, well
really
played.
clever. That was patient. That was experience. The ball was up high.
Just get it back.
Placement.
Get it back.
And again, placement. Patience paid off. They're off the mark.
Have another go at that last point. Once again, he goes up. Just puts a little bandeja in and a little lob, and there just places it, as you say.
Because just there, what Mappy did was, after what was a poor volley from low to high, she thought, okay, I've got some space to my right, I need to cover. Took a little step to the right, slightly wrong-footed, left a small gap. And of course, you're playing against, you know, a player that dominated, you know, the paddle world for many, many years, and she made the most of that shot. So good, they're off the mark, 4-1. Playing very well though, still. They've got to be delighted with the start because they are serving now for 5-1.
2 breaks, they're good. Let's not forget that. The Flowrida goats.
That's going to be Mappy to serve.
We've had 21 minutes in this match so far.
Wonderful put away.
Yeah, really intelligently played by Kata. Love 15. Just bouncing inside, as you can see. That's unlucky. She got there. She
anticipated
it well, and then just instead of dinking it over the net, dinked it out.
It's kind of a reverse bounce. It came the other way off the wall. Wasn't in a position, you can see there, wasn't in a position to hit that ball smoothly or correctly. Just missing out on that opportunity after, again, great anticipation.
That's good serve. Serve was half the point, wasn't it?
Just didn't quite have the legs to get there. Started off really early, what she needed to do, but just couldn't quite get there, didn't quite have the reach.
So 30-15. And well played out, Antha. So on the attack, aggressive, just trying to survive there, Patty and Kata, but in the end they couldn't on that point, 40-15.
And she's got plenty of time to pick her shots. She's not being too troubled when she comes forward, so pick the first volley, slow return, had chance to pick the second volley and hit the winner.
That's gone long.
Great parry.
Yep.
Really
well
good,
played, really well played there by Catherine.
Difficult when it comes straight at you. Rack it up. The angle, the racket head. The head, perfect. So didn't have to move the racket, just bounced off.
So still work to do in this game, 40-30. Oi, oi, oi. You saw what she was trying to do there, but golden point.
Now, sort of wasn't ready for that. Why? Because it seemed to be a shot for Mappy, and then as it was coming over the net, and had to react slightly later than she would have liked, Osodo.
Second serve.
Not too sure. Bit of a doubt there. Osodo just asking. Second serve. Second serve it is.
Well played there, Antha. So I think maybe Kato was just a little bit optimistic looking for the smash. They didn't have the strength to get it out, and Aranthasu anticipated perfectly.
Just tracked the fly to the ball. Took up the position at the net, Osoro, and then just guided it beyond her opponent. And yes, probably lacking that power to bring it home.
Okay, Patty Jaguno to serve again.
Using all the chip and charge.
Does well there, Kata. Opts to lob, which I think is a very wise move. You could hear them talking there, couldn't you, saying, Patty's coming.
Communication is so important in paddle. A lot of the times, you're not looking at where your opponents are when you make these shots.
Oh, well played, Kata. Unlucky not to win the point, and there, little change of angle from Patty, top stuff.
That is the one point on the court where if you hit that joining section
you can't
between the glass, it could get that, and also it flies. It could go any direction. Watch it here. Look at the angle it comes out at. I mean, well played.
We will get to it in a moment.
Here it comes.
Back live.
Came out almost at 90-degree angle.
Whoa. That's a shot and a half from Aranthasu.
We've seen 3 or 4 of those so far in the first set.
Has no space to play with. Look at this. Easy as winking, as they say. Oh dear.
30-15.
Got a bit much on that, I think it's fair to say. Maybe trying to be too aggressive.
They can afford, though, to make these mistakes. But what they do want to do is try and close out this first set. Then, of course, start the second set with a serve.
Well played once again. Aranthasu's strengths winning that point. 30-all.
They're going to win the vast majority of points at the net. Osoro and Mappy.
Good lob. I know, it's just gone long. 40-30.
Just travelled too far.
And that's just gone as well.
And again. Still struggling with those angles, with those cross-court punch volleys on the backhand side. Not quite yet comfortable, Mappy.
When we come back, we'll have Aranthasu serving for the first set. Yeah, you can just see there that is just above the metal there on the base of the court. You can see that everyone's chipping in though with the team, can't you, here for the Arkansas Matrix?
Oh, the aim here seems is just to Osoda as deep as possible. We've seen a couple of mistakes in this last game. Mappy, maybe they think that Mappy will continue to struggle with those kind of volleys, so you'd rather Mappy in those positions than Osoda, who's looked very good. But then again, when she's been deep, those shots from, you know, back, she's been putting, you know, left, right, cross court, down the line, picking her spot. She's been very good. Osoda. And now serving for the set.
She's on both sides of her game. She's shown a bit of power, but she's also shown a really
deft touch.
You took the words right out of my mouth. 15 love. Tries once again on that half volley to control it, but yeah, 30 love. That was
did so well to return the first shot.
Yeah, but couldn't really do anything with the second.
That was one almost like a Changalathatha, one of those ones where it's like flip-flop. So it's imagine you hold a flip-flop and you strike something. Well, that's the kind of shot.
Something I do nearly every day, Eric, to be brutally honest. 40 love. Set points, all of them. Once again, a little bit optimistic there. I thought Aranthas would just put it on a plate. And 40-15. Not really much that Mappy could do with that.
Yeah, on this occasion, definitely lacking the power needed to bring it home. But still, 3 opportunities to close out this opening set.
That should be it. That's exactly what you don't want, though, isn't it? It's Aranthasu, chance to smash, close to the net. You know what tends to be the result, and there it is. First set goes to Aranthasu Osoda and Mappy Sanchez. 6-2, and it's taken 32 minutes.
Well, the difference was she was a bit close to the net on that occasion. Made that shot a lot easier to execute.
Sí, boludo, preguntame, ¿quién me creo? Dale, decímelo, no pasa nada, boludo, decímelo. Sí, a ver qué opinamos.
Quick look at a couple of highlights. Best moments of the opening set.
Just quickly, she said really low, Osoda. We've got to hit it to their backhands. They're really struggling with their backhand shots. So that's something that perhaps, you know, obviously you have the option of hitting down the center, out wide. But in general, and also in tennis, people, you know, play racket sports, their backhand is a weaker shot, but they seem to think that here they need to focus
on
their attentions on their opponent's backhand. It's a good shot if you're going to approach the net. You do a try it and attack the backhand, because of course it's
harder to control.
Yeah, and also it's a defensive shot, the one they normally return.
Yeah,
more defensive than it's on their forehand side. Unless of course you're up against the left-hander. Or everything kind of switches. 6-2. Good first set. Taking just over half an hour.
Patty to serve. And once again, that ball sits up reasonably close to the net. And you know how it ends. Love 15.
Opponent's backhand, short lob, put away. Team tactics working there onto the backhand side, and there's the winner.
So both Kata and Patti are right-handed. To be fair, so are Aranthasu and Mappy. Good lob.
Suat Derecha just telling the player on the right-hand side to come forward, Mappy.
Too much on it. No. 15-all. 30. Love 30. I was going to say it went long, didn't it? The scorer was doing my head in. Love 30. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
And once again, just dinked through the middle. That's
Not deep enough.
Left short.
Not deep enough.
Nowhere near deep enough,
Yeah,
sir.
punished for that short lob.
15-30.
Incredibly short, really, when you think. Look at this. And Paddy's not going to let that chance go. And well played, 30-all.
Well, they
This
battle
has a
back
stretching
to
through, doesn't he?
30-all.
30-all.
It's a weak volley. It was a weak volley.
Backhand as well, may point out. So 2 break points. Yeah, once again, they take him in and just force the error on the block there. So first game of the second set ends with a service break for Mappy Sanchez and Aranza Soro.
Well, we're seeing those tactics in place, attacking the weak side, getting to the net. Well, the low shot down to the backhand side, and again, attacking that backhand side over and over again. And you look at those shots, none of them were too strong. Just constant, not allowing the opponent time to get back into position. The one, the second shot, the third shot.
Just waiting for the new balls.
Now it's going to be Mappy Alieto to serve.
Straight into the net, second serve. Oh, great change of angle. I'm not sure if it was in or not.
That was just out.
It's nearly brilliant.
But 3 have come off. That's her first miss.
Once again, just that extra bit of pace taking it away there from Kata. 15-all.
15-all.
Another well executed smash by Osodo. Doesn't even need to use topspin. That was quite a flat smash on that occasion.
Oi, mishits that one.
15-30.
15-30, that was one you'd have expected her to put away. 9 times, well, more than 9 times out of 10.
There's the call for it. Yep. Ball, it really wasn't. Trying to take over the point on a strong forehand side.
That's a nice lob there from Kata. in. Now, well played, really well played. Once again, all those points, all those shots that they kept them on the advantage, as you say, were all on the forehand.
And there, Mappy trying a cross-court shot. Probably not fast enough really to test the opponent. Took 2 steps forward, was at the net, and in the end, an easy put-away volley.
Great chance to break straight back. Once again, Arantzazu looking to take control. Hey. She'll be disappointed with that, I think.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it was a tired shot. But I suppose she'll be disappointed, of course.
I think it's one of those, maybe just thinking what's going to happen afterwards. Just get it back over the net and... Still got a great chance, though. Still keeping that pressure on. Now, through the middle there, Arantzazu. She's left that one short. Oh, what a brilliant recovery from Mappy to save that point.
Well, applauding one of the owners of Flowrida Goats, Daddy Yankee, rapper, singer, and also an actor. Big fan of Padel. Looking to promote this game here in North America.
Another golden point. Each player in the team apparently has an animal spirit. In the Flowrida Goats. Yeah, here Arantzazu was saying Kat has not come forward.
Yep, she has now.
And she slides it wide.
Just like she did in the earlier point when she won it, she took those 2 steps forward, but this time you could see maybe leaning back, maybe she opened up her body too much. You can see there, straight away, she knew, as soon as it left her racket, the spin went the wrong way, too wide. They're getting no joy, are they, with these golden points?
That's Kata Tenorio serving 2-0, 2-love down in the second set, and a third 2-love down. As the Arkansas Matrix look to get back against the Flowrida Goats.
Push Osoro and Mappy deep. They're trying. Oof. They're trying really hard, but they're just constantly attacking, always trying to get forward. And obviously, if you're playing deep, you work a lot harder. You know, you're scurrying after
forward,
the ball,
backwards, left,
right, centre. You do a lot less running if you're at the net, unless of course you push back. But still,
unless the other team put in a few good lobs, in which case.
But then they'll lob you back. But you've got to try and get to that net.
Just clips the net there. Well played. 30-15.
High five. In total control. They're trailing in this service game.
And well done. Once again, out of the court. She anticipated it, Patty, but couldn't get there.
I was kind of hoping instead of hitting the fence at the top, came off the glass. And then perhaps would have had a chance to keep that play alive. Constant instructions from Osorio.
As I said, she's like
never stops talking.
Never stops talking.
But it's so good if you play with somebody that always lets you know where your opponents are standing, the position you need to be taking. It can be really helpful.
Yeah, and helps once again.
30-40.
Wins that one. So 30-40. 2 more break points.
Too much power on that shot. Giving a sort of a chance to get it back in.
And that went long as well. So 3 games to love. And once again, 2 breaks to the good as we go into our first little rest period in this second set. Looking very good, isn't it, for the goats, for the Flowrida goats. They are going with the flow.
6-2, 3-0. A lot of games have gone to a golden point, but they've managed to come out on top. And here, well, they're dominating the net, and we're starting to see a few more mistakes, of course, when there's a bit of tiredness. And it starts creeping in, then the mistakes happen.
46 minutes this match has lasted so far. But it's been pretty intense, hasn't it? I mean, they've not really allowed Patty and Kata a moment to sort of relax, and they've looked at times to try and take the sting out of the game, but the fact is, especially Arantzazu is she's just at them like a pit bull, isn't she? She's like, there's no respite here.
Well, that's it. If you're playing against 2 veteran players, these 2 players are significantly younger, faster, and if they play at a high tempo and they're dominating the points, then of course your opponents are going to tire, and they are starting to tire. I mean, it's still an amazing effort by 39-year-old Patricia Yaguno and Kata Tenorio, who is 49 years old. An amazing effort.
It's going to be Arantzazu to serve 3-love ahead in the second set, 1 set to the good. Just had enough. Flat rackets that almost. Once again, not a great deal of topspin on it. Paddy can't quite get there. Well played there by Mappy, but had to force that mistake. 30-love.
You can see now those unforced errors starting to creep more and more into their game.
Obsta lob. And
somehow dropped in.
I thought that was going out, but turning into a good long rally, whips that one off the back there, Arantzazu, and couldn't control the half volley. 40-love.
So far, we've had straight set wins in all the games from the morning session.
40-15.
So we're headed for another 2-setter here in the first game of the afternoon session.
Forcing her onto her backhand, and again, it's turned around the other way. And a lovely, lovely little fake smash again, just dink down the middle.
Again, so cleverly disguised.
4 games to love. Patty to serve. Patty Diaguno. love. 15 love there. Aranzazu puts it into the net.
You look at Diaguno Tenorio, the number of golden points they've lost. They've been winning points in every service game, giving a really good account of themselves. They're lacking that killer shot. I mean, we've seen them put away a few smashes in this match, but that's only when the lobs have been really, really short. Apart from that, you're looking at, well, Soro and Mappy, but, you know, Mappy, when she started playing with her twin sister, they kind of changed women's paddle. Really aggressive, attacking, getting to the net. And you can see now, you know, a lot of players do like to be at the net, and Asoro is one of those big hitters, but also has that incredible deft touch.
Yeah, we'll see. There's another player who likes to get into the net in the next match, which is Delphi Brea.
30-15.
Remarkably intense player. 30-15. Once again, they're starting the game with an advantage. Can they take it home? Well played indeed. 40-15.
40-15.
Patty doing a lot of work there, but Kata finishing it really effectively.
That was Patty who's pulling the players left, right and centre, and then you need to have your doubles partner in the right place just to put that volley angled beyond Osoro and not strong enough for it to come out all the way around off the 2 glass walls.
Well played there by Mappy. Aggressive one. I thought she'd just be looking to keep that one alive, but she put in a powerful vibora there.
But again, another tight game. One that could go to another golden point.
Second serve. Down the middle there from Aranzazu.
Only one player coming forward.
The cat is wearing a knee brace. I wonder if that's giving her a few issues.
You can see there, not taking the gamble, Kata, of going forward. And of course, when you have that, you know, one player forward, one player back,
opens up more spaces.
You're left exposed.
So another golden point. Mappy to receive this time. Oh, nicely played, but well.
Great recovery.
Yep.
By Mappy, and again.
Got the net though, Kata. And Patri. Aye, well, they got their reward there. I think they deserved that. They were looking to control the net, and in the end, maybe just a little bit too aggressive there, Mappy. 4 games
Great defense, Mappy, just to stay in that point.
Yep.
Then there was one of the, the easiest shot of the 4 was the one she hit into the net. just saying maybe some shots, you know, don't like aim for the bodies in to hit the opponent, but play towards the body. You know, don't give them that option. If you sometimes put the ball too far out wide, you leave them with the possibility you create an angle. You're left more exposed. Sometimes the shots into the body.
Just seeing the final point there. She just doesn't quite get her racket under it, does she?
I think it might have come off the glass. I think it might have just hit the glass.
Skidded off the glass. No, skidded off the glass
a
bit.
Changing the angle completely of the shot. Just sailed into the net, and well, 6-2, 4-1. Good to see it's not going to be a 6-love.
Sorry, we were commenting about the skyline. There's the skyline behind us, behind our commentary position. It's not bad, is it?
Look at this venue now. The lights are dimmed. Beautiful setting, iconic venue.
So it's Mappy Sanchez Aieto to serve. 4-1 to the good. 15-love in this game. I think that's gone, yeah. 30-love.
30-love.
Once again, the backhand.
It took a lot out of the players to, you know, get that first game up on the board. They'll be careful that they don't just lose 4 straight points.
30-15.
Very tight.
Just gonna.
You heard, get better. What a shame. And that was sort of. It was a well-placed shot. Just the wrong side. That was the kind of shot that they were being told to play. The shot more into the body.
40-15. Great shot there from Mappy.
Arrowing into the corner, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Flowrida lead 5-1.
5-1. Fantastic backhand. It was also had a catching an effect, wasn't it? It was swinging in the air.
Catarina Tenorio to serve.
And it's Kata to 57 minutes gone. Well played.
Well, Ayulame, she knew she'd made a mistake.
Yeah.
It was like, bail me out, bail me out.
Help. Oh, that's... Didn't need any help there, though, Mappy. 15-all.
Approaching the hour mark in this match.
Just swatted back. Certainly there to be hit, wasn't it, on the back?
It was, but again, the ball dropping too low.
And again, a little bit optimistic. 40-15. Can they see out this game?
Couple of mistakes here. Osodo, seen too many in this match. But I suppose when you're nearing the finale, you've got a big lead. You kind of want to get it over with as soon as possible. Well covered.
Patti is a very good defensive player, Patti Laguna. And once again, really well worked, really well.
That was a very good game. Well played. Well played. Important. They've got another game. 6-2, 5-2.
Takes us over the hour, which I think is always sort of a psychological thing, isn't it? Yeah, well, we took them past an hour, as opposed to like 40 minutes.
Also, now you've got to think, okay, it's an uphill task still, but look at how we played in the last 3 games, playing better than our opponents. We can maintain that rhythm. The only problem is it's 5-2, our sort of serving. She's been good on our service game. If they can break the Argentine, hold on to their service game, you might see a few nerves. Still, I think, big favourites.
So you're talking about that. I'm just thinking highlights of that last point, just thinking about how long this game's going to last as Stupacuk and Dineno doing a little bit of warming up at courtside. I think that means they believe they're going to be on.
Well, the good thing about
in
if
the
you go
relatively
first,
near future,
you know when you're going to start, more or less.
Yeah.
You know, it could move a few minutes forward, a few minutes back. But of course, if you're the second game or third game in a session, you never know. Do the 2 games go to 2 sets, 3 sets?
Are you going to go 3 games?
I'm sure here that both Mappi, Osodo, and the Flowrida team will be looking to put this to bed.
Well anticipated there, yeah, really well read there by Kata. Well played, just the other side, wasn't it?
Front-footed. She was drifting towards the centre. We could see that brilliantly. This view behind the court. Huge gap was left.
15 all.
Yeah, straight away, both players thought they're not going to waste any energy racing forward. Give that point up for Loster.
Just don't hit me.
Let's focus on the next point.
Don't hit me. 30-15, 2 points away from victory. And
well reached.
Lovely little drop shot, but just put it up there, and all she did was dink it into space. Match point.
Oh, good sprint there.
Frustrating in the end, though. You keep it alive, but yeah.
But then, of course, your teammate kind of, wonders where to cover, had to cover, the area left by you. Now, well, 40-15.
And there it is. First blood there to the Flowrida Goats. 6-2, 6-2.
Excellent performance. Plucky, I would say. Impressed by Yeguno, impressed by Kata Tenorio, who stepped into play. Wasn't down originally to take part in this double game. 49 years old, and just incredible to see a player who dominated Padel worldwide over 25 years at the top, at the elite of the game.
Absolutely.
They can be proud of their performance.
Absolute legend. Dineno and Stupa. It's a bit of an Argentinian get-together there, isn't it?
Plus Mappi, who's from Zaragoza, Spain. But yeah, definitely. You look at them, hugs all round. It's an excellent performance. There is Daddy Yankee also celebrating just behind his team. Perfect start. And now, well, they'll be looking to make it 2-0 in the next game, which will follow this contest. And if so, they would also take 3 points. But I believe we'll have some highlights. Also go across to
highlights, stats.
Julian, and see what the players have to say following this good
Julian
win.
is all ready. Well, he will be in a moment. There he is. He's taking the position. He's just waiting for the celebrations to start.
Sure.
Not to end. First of all, we have got our Adidas Smash of the Match. There you go, presented by Adidas. Smash of the match. And who else? Who else would it be? Aranzazu Osoro.
That was... Look how deep she is. She's jumping backwards. Probably hits that behind the service line. Oh, good performance.
Yep. We're going to hear
Flowrida Goats Paul. Another outsider, perhaps, but having seen them play today and how well they played, they could be another contender for the title.
Outsiders with Stupa and Dineno.
Well, I want to say, when you look at the ranking, they've done very well in the draft. They've brought in some really good players.
Well, they'll be up soon. But before we have Stupa and Dineno, we've got our man Julian. Take it away.
Congratulations to the Flowrida Goats on the first win of the week. Ladies, amazing match. Congratulations on an incredible game. Tell me, how did you guys feel on the paddle court today?
Bueno, primero, muchas gracias a todos por estar acá presentes y los que están en la tele, muchísimas gracias. Y bueno, la verdad que preparamos bastante bien el partido. Este partido ya lo habíamos jugado junto a Mapi, entonces entramos muy concentradas porque sabemos que Patti es una rival que no te va a dar una bola por perdida. Así que muy contentas por el nivel que mostramos ahora y nada, esperemos que los chicos ganen ahora, así que muchísima suerte y vamos Florida.
Super focused when we walk into the court. We were ready to match. She played with Mapi before, so they knew how to play that match. The opponents, they were very, very strong, but they're super pumped for the rest of the week. Mapi, tell me, how's New York treating you? Okay, ¿cómo te está tratando New York?
Pues la verdad que muy bien, tenía muchas ganas de venir, ya había estado, pero tenía ganas de repetir y nada, muy contenta y agradecida por estar en este equipo con todo leyendas, así que nada, esperemos tener una buena semana.
Super happy to be in New York. I mean, super happy to be with such a superstars of the team, and looking forward to have a great and amazing week. Let's go, Florida Goats!
Excellent win. Flowrida Goats taking the first game. The women's doubles, convincing performance, straight sets. 6-2, 6-2. Well, let's take a look at the highlights from this game. Now, we've been saying this throughout the commentary. Patricia Yaguno and Cata Tenorio played extremely well. A player who is 39 years old, another who is 49. And so many of the early games went to a golden point. But Osoro and Mapi, returning from retirement, always had that edge, just that little bit more. What was needed to win those golden points. So here we're seeing Osoro with another smash winner. And that's how the first set ended. Second set, 5-2. Again dominating, getting to the net, losing this point eventually, setting up the 40-15, the match point. And Osoro claiming a place in good win. Join us later, not too long. The next game's up on this court here at the Dougal Greenhouse.